It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in City Skylines in the Lost Valley, and today we are going to be detailing my airport area. So welcome everybody to the stream. I hope you had a great weekend. Yeah, let's jump into the game. Before we get started here, there is something I need to address. So, gosh, why am I a little nervous about this? Well, because we don't usually talk about this stuff on the stream. Oh, let me say hello to everybody who's here. Hello to Sith, V5, Liam's having fun. Jeffrey is in the chat saying hello, first live stream. Well, welcome, Jeffrey. Yeah, I just wanted to address something right at the top of the stream. There was a little bit of controversy on Discord today. Actually, I think it happened late last night. But, yeah, not on my Discord channel, but on somebody else's Discord. There was a bunch of people talking about me. And apparently, somebody went through my Twitter account. Not my Twitter account for Zach Daily Games, but my Twitter account for my business channel, Wolves in Finance. And they went through my Twitter account and they were counting how many conservative people I follow and how many liberal people I follow. Specifically, they've identified that on that account I follow somebody named Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is a Republican. And this started a whole controversy string, a thread on this guy's Discord, or on these people's Discord, saying what a scandal this is. How can you support somebody that's so horrible like this? And I just wanted to address it on here. We don't talk about politics on here. This is not a political channel, but I don't want people, I mean, obviously, there's some people who politics is very important for, and I don't want anybody to ever feel like I'm like hiding something from you or I'm not being transparent with how I feel about things. And some people really just want to know where you stand politically, because if that's important to them, they can decide whether to watch you or support you or not. And for some people, they really want to know that. And so I don't want anybody to be like questioning anything about me. Plus, I'm really transparent on here. You know, like I tell you guys everything. So if you guys really want to know about this, we will spend just a second at the start of today's stream, and I will tell you where I stand politically, and we will never get into this again. So if anybody asks about this again, I will point them back to this stream. But here is where I stand. I am an independent, undecided voter. I don't consider myself Republican. I don't consider myself Democrat. And I know that's going to trigger some of you. I know that's going to make some of you very upset, but that's just the truth. That's how I feel. And I will tell you why I feel that way. I have actually dealt with a lot of politicians. I've actually been involved in passing legislation. I've dealt with Republicans. I've dealt with Democrats. And let me tell you something. They are all crooked. They all lie to you. I don't know if everybody realizes that. So I will tell you one guarantee in life, that if you put all of your support behind one political party or another, you will be disappointed at some point, because they are lying to you most of the time. Okay, so let me just put that out there. But, you know, in my interaction with all these politicians, I've noticed something. That something they really care about is undecided voters. So if you sit there and you say, I'm a Democrat, or you sit there and they say, I'm a Republican, they stop caring about you. You know, there are like groups that have supported the Democrat Party forever, and there's groups that have supported the Republican Party forever, and nothing changes for them. And nothing changes because the Democrats and the Republicans don't really care about those groups because they consider them in the bag. Who they really put effort behind is the undecided voter. And so I actually think it's much more productive to, you know, sit and wait. And when the election comes along, you say, okay, I'm here. I'm deciding on who to vote for. Try to convince me to vote for you. What are you going to do for me that's going to improve my life? And you can get my vote. And yeah, I'm just, work for me. These people are supposed to work for you. So that is kind of my philosophy on everything. I'm an independent. I know that's going to make people upset or whatever, but that's how I feel. There's some issues that are important to me. Freedom of speech is really important to me. I talk about that a lot. So I say, look, here are my candidates. Who is going to work the hardest on freedom of speech? Relations between the U.S. and China are important to me. So, who of these candidates are going to be the toughest on China? And that'll help me make my decision. Or, government corruption is something that really makes me upset. So which of these people are better on government corruption? And that will help me make my decision. So, I have things that are important to me, and that's, I have voted for Republicans in the past. I voted for Democrats in the past. And yeah, that's kind of how I make my decision. And yeah. So specifically, I feel like I need to address Marjorie Taylor Greene, because that is what started this whole conversation. And a lot of people, she triggers a lot of people. But there is something that I agree with Marjorie Taylor Greene on, and that is the treatment of the January 6 prisoners. And I just bring this up because I agree with her that I don't think that they're being treated fairly. And, I don't agree with her that she thinks that they should be released or whatever. I don't agree with that. I think they should be on trial. But here we are 2 years later, after January 6th has happened, and there is a ton of people sitting in prison without a trial. I think that's wrong. In total, there was like 800 people who have been arrested, something like that. Only like half of them have had a trial. Why have only half the people had a trial 2 years later? I just don't think that's right. In the Constitution, every American citizen has the right to a timely trial. Whether you agree with the people or not, I don't agree with what they did, but I agree that they should have the right to a trial. Marjorie Taylor Greene is one of the main people who is fighting for the rights of these prisoners to be treated fairly. I agree with that, and I want to hear what she has to say. And so that is why I follow her on Twitter, so I can find out what is happening with the January 6th prisoners. I think they should be... Why aren't we putting these people on trial? I think we should put them on trial and have a fair trial, let them have a jury of their peers, and let the chips fall where they may. And then we can all move on. But the fact that we are holding people in prison without a trial 2 years later just makes the whole system look bad. And I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right that that's going on. That's why I follow Marjorie Taylor Greene. I don't agree with her on most things. I think she's kind of crazy, but I want to find out what she's doing on those prisoner issues. Anyway, that was a lot. We're never going to talk about politics again, but there was all of this controversy on Discord, and I felt the best thing to do was for me to just be open, honest, transparent, and tell you how I feel. I consider myself an independent. I don't consider myself Republican or Democrat, and I just decide every election who I'm going to vote for, and I say, hey, if you want my vote, convince me to get you my vote. And I'm sorry if you don't like that that's the way that I feel. I'm sorry if you feel like you can't watch me anymore. That's okay. But I just wanted to share my thoughts and be as open as possible about it. Anyway, that's that. Welcome to the Sunday night stream. I hope that you guys have had a great weekend. And yeah, I hope you guys are ready to play some City Skylines. So, I said at the end of yesterday's stream, we've been working on this airport. I said, you know what? I was just going to detail it off stream, and then I went and looked at it. There's actually like so much more that I need to do on this. Like there's building, I need to place down more buildings and stuff in here that I never put down. So we're gonna do that on stream. I'm not gonna do it off stream. We're gonna do it all on stream because there's just too much. Like there's so much to do here still. So we're gonna do that. But before we jump into the airport, I gotta show you what I did detail up. I put a picture of this in the Discord server. Link in the description box down below. Of this little courtyard here. I did this whole custom courtyard, and I love this. I think it's so cool. I fixed the little brick pattern, so we have bricks here, and I let it run, and the fountain actually works. Can you, does it, what is that? Yeah, there it goes. The fountain's actually going. I think that's so cool. So we have the fountain, we have the trolley buses stopping by, we have the Apple store right on the corner. I love these little courtyards. And what I want to do in this city is I want to have a lot of cool courtyards like this, just like throughout the city. I think that's really cool. And I always appreciate cities, like downtown areas that have these like little courtyards in them. I think that's cool. So we'll do more of that stuff. V5 says the airport needs lots of parking. Oh, we have a parking garage by the airport. We have the big one over there. Liam says you need more parking garages. You know, we did put a parking garage in here yesterday. There's one hidden behind this tower here. So we have this little one. Oh, and people are using it already. Look at this. Lots of people are in here. I have pretty bad traffic. Don't look at the traffic. We're going to need more parking garages in here for sure. We'll need more parking garages. But yeah, we have this big parking garage in here. Like no one's even using it. Well, because there's no real connection to the airport other than the metro station. So there is that. But we have some people using it in here. I don't know where they came from. Liam says it's for once the road is hooked up. Yeah, we'll have to hook the road up. V5 is asking where Brady's at. Brady says Illinois. V5 says I'm in Saskatchewan. Liam says I forgot to watch yesterday's stream. Oh, that's why you don't know there's a parking garage. Yeah, yesterday we did all of this. We put all of these buildings here in the airport. What I want to do, we have a 3-star airport. 3 stars. Doing great. But I'd like to start the stream off by finishing out this terminal here. We haven't really done anything with this. So this is supposed to be the domestic terminal, and this is supposed to be the international terminal. So you can see we have the big planes here, and then the smaller planes here, and then some hangars down here. But I want to have the medium planes off of this one, because this is like kind of the big domestic terminal. I feel like that kind of makes the most sense. So let's do that. Oh, but before I do that, let me show you the runway lights. So I put these runway lights in yesterday. I'm glad I did this off stream, because this took me forever. Forever. Let me just make it nighttime. And look at these lights. It was very hard to like line them up. And they're still not perfect, but they're pretty close. But yeah, it kind of like, it just like the runway, it just like extends out the runway. And it seems very realistic. Oh, and Greg, I saw that you posted in Discord that photograph of there's some runway lights that you can download and they look very impressive. But I really wanted like these long runway lights. Because this is, yeah, I think it just looks so cool. And I feel like that's very realistic. You know, the planes kind of approach and they can see the lights that help, and it helps them line it up as they touch down on the runway right here. You see the red lights and the green lights, and then it's touchdown. So I think that's pretty cool. And I love how the lights on these runways work. They did a really good job with this. Here comes a plane right now. Look at that. The runway lights really helped him land there. That is sweet. Sweet. I love that. They land and then they taxi down to the end and then they turn around and they go around and they come back to the hangar and it's wonderful. I am loving this airport. All right, let's turn it back to daytime and let's finish out this terminal here, the domestic terminal. Kylie in chat says, Zach, question, do you intend to do more Realm streams in the future? I probably won't do more Realm streams. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've kind of switched to doing 100% City Skylines. I'm not saying I'll never do Minecraft in the future, but I don't know. I'm just really vibing with City Skylines lately. So yeah, I have no plans to do Realm streams in the future. I mean, I have loved playing on the Realm so far, but it's just a change of focus on the channel. I want to do more. I've been doing 100% City Skylines and loving it. So yeah, that's a thing that's happened. Greg says, if all the people use the airport use the subway, do you even need a parking garage up there? Question. That is a good question. Well, you know, I'm planning on there being a bunch of other stuff up here. I mean, we got to develop all of it. See, all of this is all going to be developed up here. It's just we have a ways to go, obviously. I built the airport first. V5 says the airport would need a lot more parking. Think thousands of spaces. You think it needs more parking than this? This is like so many parking spaces. I feel like this is... I don't know. I feel like this is adequate for an airport this size. Like, I'm thinking of the Phoenix International Airport. Phoenix International Airport has like 2 parking garages this size. So they have this one and then another one. But Phoenix International Airport's like double this size. It's like double this. So I don't know. I feel like this is good for an airport this size. Now, of course, you'd probably have like parking lots out here for like long-term parking and stuff, but we haven't even gotten to that yet. Liam says, I still need to finish my build on the Realm. Liam says, Greg, they have pocket cars. Yeah, I don't have the parking AI turned on this city. It's just on the, what city do we have it turned on? Banff. Banff is the only city I have parking AI turned on. V5 says, if I ever get good work again, I want park and promenades. Not interested in the airport's DLC. Yeah, it's when you can do without. Well, I mean, the cool thing is the game comes with like amazing airports. I mean, this whole tab, like there's like, and the hubs and stuff, like there's amazing airports just in the vanilla game. Oh no, I guess this is Sunset Harbor comes with this airport, and After Dark comes with this airport. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So there's, but there's a bunch of hubs without. There's a bunch of cool airports without this DLC. Liam says, I feel you on the airport DLC. Not really a fan. Oh, I have been enjoying it though. And I have like ideas already for like the airport in the New England city. It's going to be an even bigger airport than this. And yeah, so yeah, it's got my creative juices going. And I do love airports. I love airports. I mean, I worked at an airport. I worked at a couple of airports actually. So I worked at Spaceport America in New Mexico, obviously, but I also worked at LAX in Los Angeles. Yeah. I worked in, and this is like back in the day when I first started my career. One of the jobs I had was I worked for one of the largest hotel companies in Los Angeles, which is the Sheraton Airport Hotel LAX. And I was doing the due diligence. That hotel was being sold at the time, so I did all the due diligence for selling this like multi-million-dollar hotel, and I got really involved in like there's a whole community that surrounds the airport and how all the hotels work together with the Chamber of Commerce and everything like kind of works. It's like LAX is like it's a whole like little its own like little town. It's kind of crazy. I loved LAX and I lived like right by it too, which was really cool. I could bike to work, which I did a lot. Greg says you did a great job on the self-designed runway lights. Thanks. Kylie says, all right, fair enough. Realm's always open if you decide to run another one of your Realm streams. All right, thanks. V5 says, in my city, we have over 2,000 parking spots, and the city only has 230,000 people with only international flights to the USA. Wow. That does seem like a lot of parking spots for not that many people in the town. 2,000 parking spots? Anyway, let's get these planes in. So what we need here is we need the medium plane, medium aircraft stand. That's what it's called. And I thought we could just kind of post it around here. I was thinking we could maybe have this come out like, you know what? Yeah, it's not even really going to let me put it straight out there. So we might have to put, I might have to use this thing and have a little concourse come out like this. And then put the aircraft stands off of that. And, you know, that might make sense anyway. So this is the medium one. And so we can put a medium one, put it down here. We'll put one on this side. We'll put one, and then one then like two here. And this will be good. So we got 4 airplane stands in, which is pretty good. And we got to figure out how to connect these up. So I think what I'll do is, so this is a one-way, or the taxiways are one way. So this is going one way. So let's just go off of this and connect right into here. And it's not connected. Shoot. I hate that. All right, that's connected, but it's going the wrong direction. It's okay, we can fix it. Okay, so that's connected. And then this will just connect up to here. That's really nice. And then here, we'll have to do it kind of like, maybe we'll go from here over to like here. And then we'll do it like a little loop. So this will come straight up to here and then connect up to the corner here. Okay, so that's all connected now. So the only thing that's not connected correctly is this little bit here. This needs to be a one-way road. So let's swap it around. All right, perfect. So this all looks great. Now, the other thing I wanted to do was actually just like pave this all in. Now that it's all, it looks like it's all correct now. So let's actually pave this all in using Surface Painter. And it'll actually look a little bit more legit, I feel. So just go like this. Yeah, this is actually working really nice. Yeah, look at that. Doesn't that look so much better? It looks a lot more realistic. Now, there's like, I mentioned this before, there's so many airport props on the Steam Workshop. So you can like put all like the special trucks and equipment and all the stuff that they have over here. I just don't care enough to like put on all of that effort. I mean, I feel like this is good enough. I mean, we built a pretty impressive functional airport here. I feel like we should just leave it at that. I would rather focus on like the hotel area and maybe like a rental car area. We might do that. All right, so putting all this pavement in here. Doing that, doing this. Doing all of this. And then doing all of this. Ooh, that looks so sweet. I love it. I love it. Let's reduce this so I can see more what I'm doing here. All right, almost all filled in. Get this little bit here. Get this little bit here. Now this is not going to be exactly straight there, but that's okay. Get this little bit going here. This all the way down here. Get all of this guy. Now why does this ground drop down like that? That is so strange. Is this not level here? How is that a thing? For some reason, this is not level. That's so strange. Okay, but we fixed it. We fixed it. Let me just bloop, put some cement in there. Perfect. And look at what a difference. Holy cow. Does that look sweet or what? Let's go. Now that is a cool looking airport. Holy cow. Liam says there is 9,000 parking spaces at Orlando's airport and 12,000 spaces at Seattle's airport. Liam says hotels and rental cars are a must. Did you put in the museum? Yes, we did. We have the museum over here. I think I have everything in. I think, yeah, we put all of the airport buildings in. So we have everything. Yeah, so this is I'll walk through this really quickly. So here we have all of our services are along here. We use some of the new Korean services, which look pretty spiffy. These are our, airport hotel. This is our airline building where we run our airline headquarters out of. This is the museum. And I love this here because you drive along the main road and you see all the airplanes. And then I made this a pedestrian plaza area. We have some cool office buildings here. We made this like a cool like little commercial zone in here. We put in a statue of George Washington just because that's pretty cool. And then we have these like little residential buildings like all along here. Oh, and then I put this other like cool office building over here. Just another cool office building. And then we have these kind of lights, just like they have at LAX, that kind of light up as you come closer to the front here. Then we've got two other hotels down over here on the other side of the parking garage. So this is the whole kind of airport zone. And we're going to work on it a little bit more. Greg says, Zach, can you use the road tool that allows you to change directions on a one-way to solve the runway road directions? Yes, you can. You just click on the taxiway and it flips it just like one-way roads. Jeffrey in chat says, nice. Thank you, Jeffrey. Liam says, you did so much yesterday. V5 says, can the airline be Air America? Liam says, Lost Air. Yeah, no, we named our airline yesterday. We called the airline Lost Air. And so this is my little logo, and all of my planes are blue like this. So whenever you see a bright blue plane, I think we have a couple. Yeah, we have a couple right here. Those are my airplanes for my airline. Flying out. Okay, so here are my thoughts on this area here. Oh, actually, let me open up my notes here. Open up my notes. Yes. Oh my goodness, there's so I have this whole long list of things that I want to add to this. All right, so let's start over here. So this is obviously the nicest hotel over here. This is the Sheraton Lost Valley Airport Hotel. And I love this building. This functions as an airport hotel. See, it's attached to the airport area down here. So this is pretty cool. Well, let me just move this over a little bit. Okay. And I feel like a hotel like this would have a pool. So I want to squeeze in a pool here. This is the other luxury hotel, and so they have a pool on the roof, which is pretty swanky. I love this. So yeah, they have a hotel on the roof. So, and I do have this space right here, which would be perfect for a pool. So I think we're going to try and get a road up here so I can put the pool off of the road. We might have to move this down a little bit, but we'll see what we can get in here. So let's start by deleting this pathway. And let's put a road up in there instead. We'll use a 1U road. 2-lane alley. Two-lane, two-way road. No, we'll use the... Wait, what's the difference here? There's a 2-lane alley and a 2-lane road. What's the difference? I don't know. I don't think I've ever used the alley before. Interesting. We'll see what it looks like. And it didn't connect. Of course it didn't. There we go. That looks pretty nice. Oh, the asphalt's a little bit grittier than the normal road. Oh, I see. And it has kind of a cool looking curb to it. That's interesting. I don't know if I like that curb. It's a little too fancy. I mean, you wouldn't really see that at an airport, I don't think. Look at the grates. Yeah, this is a little too, like, fancy old town, I think, for what I'm looking for. So let's turn it to this one. This is a little bit more in line. Yeah, this is like the normal road. Nothing fancy. It's just a normal road. So we'll put that in here. And this should allow us to put the pool right across here. Now, I don't have a pool chosen yet, but maybe we can find one in here. Pool. Relaxation Pool V2. Now, I don't think I've used this one before, but this might work just perfectly. Plop this down here. And that does look pretty sweet. This looks like this would be a hotel pool. Let me grab it and move it just a little bit closer in here. Actually, we can even put it like right next to the hotel here. And maybe we would even have like a little parking lot for these office buildings. I feel like that could be a thing. Let's stretch this out to here and put just like a little parking lot right there. Yeah, like this. Yeah, that looks really cool. I like that. And then we can have a little let's put a fence around this pool. Just, you know, safety reasons. We're going to need a little fence. Let's do a network fence. Park fence. Perfect. We're going to have to adjust this a little bit. We're going to have to create a gate in here somewhere. Obviously, we need to adjust this. So let's pull this back. Let's only select nodes. Will make my life a little bit easier. And then we should have like a little gate. I bet I have a gate somewhere. Glass gate? No. This is what I used before. I used this in Banff. In that little park we did. Yeah, you know what? This looks actually looks pretty nice. So let's use this again. We'll do that. Did I put 2 of them down? I hope not. Oh no, now we're going to have a gap. That's not good. I did put 2 of them down. Okay, there we go. That looks pretty nice. I like that. You got a little gate there. Gate and a pool. So what is the deal with this? Does this function as a... It looks like it functions as a unique building. Or a park. It looks like it functions as a park. It's very cool looking. I like that water texture it has. It's very cool. Ace is in chat. Welcome, Ace. V5 says you should call it lost baggage error. Liam says that's a Canadian issue. Greg says you have a second terminal. Can each terminal have a different airline? No, you can only have one airline for the whole place. V5 says, I missed yesterday and I will miss next weekend due to my army stuff. Oh, no worries, man. Liam says, I'm looking at hotels to Miami to go to the night before my cruise, and some of the hotels have rooftop pools. Nice, that sounds like fun. V5's asking Liam where he's cruising to. He's going to the Bahamas, Puerto Rico. Oh my goodness. Liam, are you kidding? Bahamas, Puerto Rico, Dominican, St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, and the cruise line's private island. I wish I was going on this cruise. Holy cow. V5 says, I never got to go on a cruise, but I watched videos about them and took a class in university about developing tourist economic activity. Yeah. V5, you are on the same boat as me. That is all I get to do is watch YouTube videos of people going on cruises. V5 says, I'm in the reserves at the moment, but it was in the regular force recently. Liam says, I wouldn't say I'm rich. I don't have a lot of expenses except my car, blah, blah, blah. And his car's an electric vehicle, so he doesn't pay the high gas prices that all the rest of us are paying. That's how he's going on the cruise. Got rid of that gas expense. Oh, my goodness. All right, so, you know what? Let's connect up a little pathway that runs along here, too. That'll be nice. Get a little pathway, and maybe we'll make it a No, we need it to be a paved pathway. I think. Yeah. So we'll make it come out like this, and then over like this. Yeah, just like that. And actually, maybe what we might do is run it all the way down here, and then connect this guy up to there. Just like that. Move this one a little bit. Is that not connected? What? That's so weird. Okay. Well, anyway, I think they're connected. All right, so a little bit more walkability there. All right, so I like that addition. Okay, what's next? Oh, Starbucks. We need to find a Starbucks in here somewhere. Actually, before I do the Starbucks, let's talk about this area down here. Now, I was looking at this. We have this big old section here. And I actually found a building that looks perfect in here. It just looks perfect. Let's see. What is it called? It is called... I'm looking down my list. It is called Data Mining Agency. And you can find this in the Steam Workshop. But it is the coolest looking building. It's one of the coolest looking buildings I think I've seen in a long time. Oh my goodness. And it just fits perfectly in right here. Now, I don't know. It's supposed to be a data mining building, like as if like they're mining crypto or something in here. We can say it's like part of the airport. I would feel like we would have a cool like airport administration type building or something like that. Or maybe like a buildings for the airlines. Yeah, let's say it's for the airlines. Well, we have my airline headquarters here, but maybe we need more airline headquarters or something. Like those type of office buildings we need more of. And like this would be the perfect place for it right here. It's the perfect size. It just works out great. But these service buildings are in the way. So we're going to have to move these. So I think I'm just going to have this road come out like this. So let's move this down. We'll move this down to the end. Then we'll move this over here. And then I think we can leave these guys. But let's... Oh, shoot, I'm running out of money. All right, I got to let this run. Oh, this will be good because we can see if these... Oh, yay! My medium ones are working. Oh, they don't have water, though. Good thing we checked on this. Yeah, my medium airport stands look like they're working great, which is fantastic. Does that cover everything? Yes, it does. Perfect. All right, so yeah, we're getting medium aircraft coming in and going out, and that looks wonderful. Perfect. All right, we got to let this run so we can get some more money. I'm losing money like crazy. All this stuff that we're building is just wild. All right, so coming off here, I guess the question is, do we do another pedestrian pathway? Yeah, let's do another pedestrian pathway. I think that'll be cool. All right, so let's grab this one, and then we'll just continue it up on the other side of the street, just like that. And, oh, we should have continued it a little bit more. And then, let's use the smaller pedestrian road, which is this one. No, is that the big one? No, I need the smaller one. Which is this one. And go side to side here. Side to side. Oh, it didn't connect. Shoot. Just like that. And that looks pretty nice, I think. Now we can put our data mining building right on here. Oh, and it looks so good. Just like that. Look at that building. Isn't that sweet? You can see that it says Data Mining Agency on the side. Look at that building. Oh, I'm in love. I can't get over this. It's so cool looking. I wonder if this is patterned off an actual building. 192 workers. No way. We got to change that. Can't be 192 workers. We can say maybe it's 100. It's 100 workers. No, usually, well, 100 workers seems to be a bit much. Let's say it's, let's change that again. We'll say it's 50 workers. Let it run. Jeffrey in chat says, I'm amazed at how you remember so many assets and laugh when you come across one you don't remember. Yeah, man, I got so many assets. I think at this point, I'm running the game with 6,000 custom assets. Yeah, and I'm at the point where I have so many of them, I forget what I have. Yeah, I'm almost out. My computer's almost maxed out on its memory. Because when you play, it loads all the assets. Like whether you're using them or not, it loads all of them. So like they're all just sitting in my memory, waiting for me to use them. So we'll see how much further I can go before my computer crashes. And I'm constantly adding new assets too, because I'll find stuff on the Steam Workshop and I'll just add it. And it's part of the fun. Greg says, Zach, I think that data mining building draws a lot of water and is expensive to maintain. It probably is. Probably. Liam says, I think I'm going to get the Wi-Fi package so I can watch Zach's streams on the cruise. Is that possible? Usually, like, you get, like, out of range of Wi-Fi. I mean, how do you get internet on a cruise? That's crazy to me. Uh-oh. I just realized we have no industry over here. Oh, gosh. We have no way for these guys to get goods. I just realized that. Because normally you would have, like, industry producing goods and then bringing the goods to these buildings. But I don't have any industry here, and I have no way for industry to get goods up here. Oh, shoot. What are we going to do? I know what we're going to do. We have a train track right here. There's a train track and a cargo train. All we have to do is capture this cargo and take it to my commercial zone. So let's do that. Really quick little cargo detour. This is almost like a temporary fix here. Because I don't know if I'm going to keep this. But let's just have... Let's draw a road out here. So maybe that goes that way, and this goes this way. We'll have to fix that intersection a little bit. That goes up like this, and maybe they'll curve around like this. And we can have the station right there. And actually, what we'll do, let's upgrade this to a 4-lane. Let's be a 4-lane road. And then down the side here, this will turn into another one-way. And we'll start here. And we'll kind of curve it around. So it runs into here. Like that. And if I grab this, I can kind of adjust this a little bit. And you grab this segment. Just curve it a little bit. Curve this a little bit. Yeah. It's kind of a fun little interchange there. Oh, shoot, this is not in the pedestrian area. Oh, my goodness, I forgot about that. Okay, so this needs to include this guy. Okay, I wasn't really planning on doing any of this. This is not on my list, but I forgot that they needed commercial goods. All right, so that is kind of like that. Let's expand this a little bit more. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Pretty nice. We'll do that with this one as well. Expand this out. Yeah, some nice intersections. So I could do some pretty cool line markings with those. I'll do that later. Let's get the cargo station in here and get it all connected up. So the cargo station, I'm just going to do just the regular old cargo terminal. Just the, what train tracks are we using? Oh, I'll just use the vanilla ones for now. Because I haven't upgraded these ones over here. I haven't touched these at all. So let's grab the train tracks. This is going to go this way. Can I turn on the topographical map? Yeah. So there's like a hill here. So we have to come in between this hill. Okay. So let's go out 180 degrees. Then curve it to like here. And connect it to this guy. Do like a little triangle. Connect this guy. That looks like it's connected, and then we'll connect this guy up. Why won't this work? Oh my goodness. Okay, it looks like these are connected up. This one is a little bit weird. This is also kind of going up a hill, which is a little weird as well. Oh, is this in the map? Yeah, I unlocked these squares. Okay, perfect. Okay, so it looks like these train tracks are all connected. That guy's connected. This guy's connected. This guy is connected. Perfect. All right, so now our cargo station is connected, and this should give us cargo into our area. So this should give us cargo from imports as well as cargo being shipped out from just our regular industrial buildings in the Lost Valley. So hopefully they'll start shipping stuff over to these guys over here, and that'll be good. Plus, we can connect up our walkway to the cargo station. I don't know why anyone would want to go to the cargo station, but it could be a thing. Let's grab this walkway. Just connect it right to there. Perfect. Yeah, not sure what's going to be over there, but should be interesting. Let's get them some water and power and all that good stuff. So just connect water just like that. And let's connect power just like... We'll just run a power line right across here for now. All right. Okay, so that problem is taken care of. Okay, we got the that guy's complaining about trash. We have this trash facility here that's all looks like it's working, so that is good. How's this doing? This guy is not even sending out any trucks, so that should be good. All right. All right. And these are... Oh, wait, is this going the right direction? One way, one way, one way. Yeah, it looks like everything is correct. Okay. Oh, nice little addition. Oh, here, this might be a cool spot to have the rental cars. What do you think? To do like a little rental car thing here? That might be fun. Zenis is in chat. Hey, Zenis, how's it going? Greg is asking, Zach, how much RAM does your computer have? I have 32 megabytes or gigabytes or whatever it is. The 32. I wish I had 64, but no, I only have 32. All my computer stats are in Discord. If you go to the Discord server, there's a channel at the top of the page that says computer specs. All my computer specs are in there of what specifically I have. V5 said, I missed this earlier. V5 says, I got to go on a cruise from Vancouver to the Navy base. Is that a cruise or is that just military duty? V5 says he learned about the critical systems of the ship. Very cool. Liam says, is that the building where Facebook and TikTok sells our data info to China? Ooh, it looks like it, doesn't it? V5 says the ship has internet from satellite, and they send it to the passengers for 100 times what it costs them. Greg says, that's what I'm asking for. Oh, that's why he's saying we should have a road up here. Yeah, I'll get to that eventually. That seems like so much work. This seems like so much easier just to have the train there. But I don't see any trains coming yet, which could be an issue. Where are all the trains at? V5 says passengers have no choice, so the ship can charge whatever they want, and there's nothing the passengers can do for internet. Liam says, don't they need cargo and service buildings in the pedestrian area? Yeah, I have them right here. This is in the area here. It's in the zone, right? Yeah, this is all in the zone. Zenis is in chat. Hey, Zenis. Liam says, do they do a muster drill before sailing, but that's it. I'm sure the crew does a lot more training. V5 says he's qualified for naval firefighting, naval medical service, naval communications, naval rescue boat, and naval security. That is awesome. Hey, we got a train. We got a train. Nice. And now it's going away. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Are you guys seeing this? Why do I have Canada trains in the Lost Valley? There's Canada trains in the Lost Valley. I don't know what's going on. Is the Lost Valley in Canada? Do you think? I haven't seen any Tim Hortons in here. Greg says, Zach, you should run a road from the cargo station to the pedestrian service building. I think that's the building that moves goods to the pedestrian zone. Yeah, that is probably a good idea, but they can just go here for now. I mean, this is all temporary, Greg. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this here. Okay, and I'm not going to put too much effort into this. V5 says it's 32 gigabytes. Yeah, that makes more sense than that makes more sense than megabytes. Tim is in chat. Hey, Tim. He says, greetings from the middle of the ocean. Oh, what? No way. Tim, you're watching this on the cruise? Is that for reals? Holy cow. All right, let's let this run. Oh my goodness, our buildings are going abandoned because they have no goods. This is not good. Not good at all. Well, hopefully this will fix itself. We had a little... Oh, another one got abandoned. Oh no, what is happening? Okay, these are all full. Holy cow. 5 out of 5 levels. These are all full. It's quite impressive. All right, let's put some more stuff in. So I said I wanted a Starbucks, and I think this would be a perfect spot right here. This is my airline, of course, my airline headquarters building. I would love to have a Starbucks right next to the airline building. I think that would be cool. So let me find a Starbucks that would fit in here. It's not very much space, so it can't be too big. Starbucks. How big is this one? Oh, this one's small. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect fit. Oh, that looks great. Oh, it's not Starbucks. It's Sherlock's. Sherlock's coffee. Okay, that's a little... I think this that seems a little cheap to me, but okay. We'll go with it. Sherlock's coffee. And maybe we do even like a little eatery area right here. With some like tables and stuff. That could be fun. Because there's no, like, this is a drive-through. This is supposed to be the drive-through here. Yeah, this is supposed to be the drive-through window, but I'm not going to put a drive-through in here. So we might just, maybe this is just like an exterior, like you can order your coffee through the window kind of thing. So let me just put these here. I think I'll put some nice tiles down. Maybe I'll just find some tiles. Maybe we'll put down... What do these look like? It looks pretty nice. Kind of goes with the sandstone. Maybe these are kind of nice too, though. I can't use these like brightly colored ones. It makes it look like a clown show. All these like brightly colored ones, I just don't. They're too. It's too much. It's too much. I can't do it. That's kind of cool. I like these ones. These are the tiles that came with the park assets. Oh, look at this one. This is a nice like brick pattern. That's pretty cool. Let's use these. Let's use these ones. Oh no, let's use this one. This is one I love this. I've seen it a couple of times. But I've never used it for anything. So let's use it here. Why not? Oh, shoot. No, that's the one I don't like. I want this one. Oh, yes. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And so we can make ourselves just like a little courtyard here. Nothing too big or fancy. Then we will grab, what are these? Decals? We don't want the props, we just want the decals. copy them and just move them right over here. Let's hold down Control so we can get a perfect fit. And it's just a nice little kind of patio. I like that with all these like nice little tables. And I might put some like planters and stuff around here. Let me just look for them. Planters. I have a whole bunch of cool planters. In fact, we could do a planter all the way around, like one of these long planters. Okay, so I have, this is a wooden one. Yes, 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 yes. So this is a network planter. Oh my goodness, does that look gorgeous or what? I wish it was kind of, I left it open to be connected here, but no, this planter looks so good. I'm just going to like close it off. So let's put the planter over. Oh no, maybe we'll leave a little, maybe we'll leave a little bit of a walkway, but then, yeah, we'll leave a little bit of a walkway. No, you know what? I'm going to make this go just right alongside these tiles here. And then just leave a little walkway like that. Perfect. That is so cool looking. What do you guys think? I just love that. And so look, okay, so these are the planter, they're called planter networks by Avanya. You can get them in the Steam Workshop and you can do cool things. See like the photograph here, you could like make them in like a roundish pattern or something. You can do lots of cool things. It comes in 3 versions. There's a wood version, a brick version, and a concrete version. This is the wooden version. So you have all the little wood planks in there, and I just think it looks gorgeous right here. So I like that. Let me rearrange these props a little bit, because these look a little bit like I just threw them down here, which I did throw them down. I like that. And then we should have a trash can over here. Maybe we'll put a recycling bin out. Little recycling bin. And a little trash can. Maybe that recycling should face the other direction. I feel like it should go that way. I love that. What a cool addition. Oh my goodness. All right, so we got a bunch of abandoned buildings. Let's reset them. I just saw... Okay, so this truck just dropped something off. So this means... Yeah, so this came from the cargo train terminal, and it went to the Marconoc Financial Center, which is this apparently. Is that where it came from? I don't know. Anyway, the cargo train terminal is working now, which is good. Which means we need to... Does this have stuff? I don't know. I don't know if I can tell that. But, so now that that's working, let's reset all of these. And hopefully they'll work now. So if I grab all of these and we'll just reset them all at the same time. Reset. Perfect. Look at that. Looking good. Tim is saying his cruise is amazing. That's awesome, man. Greg says, I have 32 gigs on my computer and my RAM usage turns red on the load mod when I go over 3,000 assets. V5 says, oh, Greg, by the way, I just found this out. if you have a solid state hard drive, you can put some of your memory on your hard drive, so it's not all running through your memory. There's a way you can do it. You have to set up your settings on your solid state hard drive. If you have extra room on your solid state hard drive, that helps your RAM. It doesn't do a whole lot, but it does a little bit. So that's something for you to know about. V5 says, Tim, do you do firefighter and lifeboat training on this ship? That's an interesting question. Liam says, where is Watson Donuts? LOL. I don't know about Watson Donuts, but I have a couple of other restaurants I want to put in here. So I was thinking about that. We need more restaurants in here. So the Starbucks is a good start, but really, if you're like over at the airport and hanging out and stuff, you need restaurants here. People are going to be flying in. They're going to be hungry. They're going to be hangry. Yeah, we need lots of stuff. People are talking about the 70s. Liam says, I have an SSD. Okay, so for restaurants, we got to use the restaurant that I've been putting everywhere in this city, which is, we have this chain of Italian restaurants that started out right next to our town hall right here in the middle of the city. This is our beautiful town hall. Now we got this lovely skyline in the background. I love that. Love the balloons overhead. This is such a beautiful town hall area. Look at how many people are in the park. Holy cow, something is happening in the park. I don't know what's going on there. But we have this beautiful Italian restaurant, which is called Orchard Italia. And I've been putting this chain restaurant all throughout my city. Why don't we have anything on this corner? Did this get deleted or something? Yeah, we don't have anything there. That's weird. All right, so let me grab this. And I'm going to just copy and paste it. Over at the airport. There'll be another chain restaurant here. And so I think we could put it... how does this fit in here? Yeah, I thought like right by here. I don't remember what the front of this... Or I don't know what the front of this is. Is it right here? It's probably right here. Is that happy? I think so. Oh, we have some parking spaces, but maybe that's attached to the parking garage or something. I like it. All right, so that's our first restaurant, our first major restaurant. But I think it'd be good if we had a couple. So another restaurant that we haven't used yet that I think would be good in here is Outback Steakhouse. And I have an Outback Steakhouse here. I've never used this one either, but I thought we could put this in right next to it. And I actually have a sign for this one. Outback Steakhouse. I have a tall one and a small one. Let's use the tall one. Kind of get people over here. How does that look? Does that look legit or what? Does that look like an Outback Steakhouse? I think that looks pretty cool. So we have an Italian restaurant, an Outback Steakhouse. What else could we put in here? Oh, you know what else I've never used? I've never used the Cheesecake Factory. Oh, it's too big. No, it's too big to fit in here. The Cheesecake Factory, that would have been perfect. It's 5 blocks deep, and I only have 4 blocks. Well, you know what? We're going to put it on the corner here. The Cheesecake Factory is too important to ignore, so we're going to stick it in right here, and we're going to have to lose this residential building. Sorry, buddy. Cheesecake Factory is more important. Look at how cool that looks. Have any of you guys eaten at the Cheesecake Factory? I've been there a couple of times. It's really good. Really good stuff. I love their bread. They have this like bread that's like this it's really like a dark wheat bread. Super tasty. Yeah, I love it. Greg says Olive Garden, yum steak. Yeah, isn't this turning out to be a pretty cool neighborhood? I'm loving this. You got all the good restaurants, you got shopping, you got the museum. It's just turning out to be pretty awesome. Liam says he missed the joke. It's Sherlock's coffee and Watson donuts. Oh, I see, Liam. I see what you did there. Liam is a little bit too fast for me sometimes. Liam says, breaking news. Disney is hiring its former CEO. What? Really? That's interesting. Yeah, there is all of this like controversy with Disney's. Well, Disney stock has like slidden. Like it's down like 40% or something. Like it's insane. Disney has been losing so much money under their current CEO. So I'm not surprised that they're getting a new CEO. But yeah, I would be surprised they're going back to their last CEO. That seems to be. Why would you go backwards as a company? That's just, I don't know. That's interesting. V5 says, we got an Olive Garden in town, but its food is stuff I can make for 1/10 of the cost at home, and mine is objectively better. Liam says, people need to eat. Greg says, Cheesecake Factory. V5 says, I don't understand the Cheesecake Factor. Is it a dessert place or are there regular meals? Oh, it's like a... I think they're most famous for like their pasta dishes, I want to say. And then, but everybody goes there and they eat these big pasta dishes and then they order cheesecake. And they have like all these different flavors of cheesecake. But honestly, every time I go, like I'm so, like their portions are massive. Like you get this like massive plate of pasta or whatever. So whenever I go, I'm always so full from the meal, I never order cheesecake. Because cheesecake is very, very filling. Like, who has enough room to eat a whole meal and then eat a whole cheesecake? It's like too filling. I could never do it. Okay, what else is on my list? I want to talk about this over here. I feel like with the museum, they would have like a souvenir shop. Like maybe a souvenir shop, snack shop kind of place. Let me see what they have. I think there's some cool buildings in the amusement park for the Parks DLC. Like, okay, there's the restrooms. We don't need the restrooms. Souvenir shop. That could be potentially interesting. And then cafe. What does the cafe look like? We could actually probably do both of these. Yeah, there's enough room here we could do both of them. So maybe we'll do the cafe here. And the souvenir shop here. And let's see what that looks like. Yeah, look at that. Souvenirs and gifts. And then a little cafe just for this museum over here. Something fun for the museum. Okay, so we have a couple of things left to do. I think let me see if I can get another restaurant in here. So we got an Italian one, the Outback Steakhouse one. We have the Cheesecake Factory over here. Let's see if we can get a CPK in. We have this. We put the CPK over in the golf resort area. Will it fit here, though? Yeah, it will fit in right here. So, you know, it'll have, like, pizza. You can come have some pizza. And we'll leave a little space so that they can have some outdoor tables. Put some outdoor tables over here. What tables do they use? Oh, they're using the white ones. Yeah, I can find those tables. The white tables are... Oh, these ones are actually pretty fancy looking. It's not the ones they're using, though. They're using these ones, I want to say. Yeah, these ones. So maybe I'll put, like, some more tables out here. Like just an outdoor seating area, and we could put more. We could do the planter thing again. Network planters. We'll use the wood, and then go boom, boom, boom. Perfect. And maybe should what kind of paving tile should we use for this tile? So we used this one before. What is this one? Oh, this one looks really nice. Oh, this looks good. Okay, we'll use this one. Nope, wrong one. This one. That looks nice. Let's grab these decals. We'll copy and paste it. Just do this whole area up here. Little tile there. Little tile right here. And this is this is the kind of stuff I do when I detail out areas. All right, so now that we have that, let's just grab the props, and we'll move these tables into place a little bit. That they're a little bit more lined up. It's looking like this, looking like this. We can grab our network nodes and move these a little bit more into place. Something like that. And down to the edge there, and down to the edge over here. Oh my goodness, these network planters are my new favorite thing. Doesn't that look gorgeous? Maybe I should even run it along the front. Why don't we do that? Why don't we... Why don't I try and run it along the front here? Because they can walk in through the front like that. Yeah, let me move all these tables down a little bit. Just grab all the props like this, center them a little bit better. Then grab my nodes and adjust these slightly in. This could go in just a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, I like that. And then we can put little umbrellas on all of these. So let me see my umbrellas. I think I used orange ones up above before. Umbrellas. Sort of Lipton ones. Yeah, these are the ones I used at the other one before. I'll just put them all down. On all of my tables like this. Looking good. I'll have to adjust these a little bit. We didn't quite get them in the right spot. All right, those look pretty nice. Pretty nice. All right, so we got like restaurant row going on here. All right, so we filled in this area. We filled in this area. I still need to put some things over here. I wanted to reserve this for more like fast food, like along here, because this is like the main road coming in. So like, I imagine this would be fast food. This would be like rental cars. But really, what I want is I want this to be like a little park that runs here. So we have like a beautiful, like lovely park that runs along the outside of the airport. And yeah, you know what? We have time. Let's go ahead and get these in here. We'll get the park in and then get the fast food restaurants in, and we will call it good. Okay, so for a park, we need to draw in a zone. And this is the hard part because this is all airport zone. So this is going to have to be very delicate. So we're going to have to delete some of the airport zone and fill it in with park. So this is all going to be park. All along the road here. All along like this. And we will call this Airport Park. Oh, shoot, what happened? Airport Park. Oh, no. Airport Park. Oh, for some reason, I can't do capital P. It thinks capital P is like, it is adjusting my camera somehow. I don't know. I don't understand that. But let's do a front main gate. We'll probably do it like across from this terminal here. We'll do just the park main gate, the small one. Small park main gate. Do it across. Oh, that's not a road. Okay, well, we can do it here then. Oh, actually, this should go. This should go over. Like right here. I'm trying to line it up perfectly with this. Okay, so that goes there. I'm not really going to charge anyone for this park. We'll just get that connected up. In fact, let's go here. We'll turn park tickets down to nothing. And then really, I just want to connect up these pathways in kind of an interesting way. Actually, I don't even know if we're going to do it that interesting. I'm just going to connect them up like this. Here to here, and then over to here. So they're all connected up like that. And then this should be connected up to this guy. And then these, yeah, we'll just connect them all down across from here, and then over to here. Then we'll do another one up here. Then we'll just adjust these paths a little bit. They're all nice and lined up. That looks good. This could be a little bit better lined up. Okay, all right, that looks good. Let's upgrade this pathway here. Oh, I can't upgrade it. That's okay. I'll just draw it in again. No problem at all. Right, so that goes down to there. This goes down to there. Okay, that looks good. I should probably redraw this pathway while I'm at it. That goes to there. This one goes to there. All right, and then along the pathway here, we'll just have a couple different little things, like restrooms. We'll throw some restrooms in here. Just like along this pathway. A couple different restrooms. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we'll even throw in some gazebos. Why not? You know, this is supposed to be like a nice, lovely place. I mean, what if you're like waiting for a plane that's like hours late and you just want a nice kind of place to like relax and chill? You can go hang out in the park, and we'll put some nice, lovely trees along here. I'll make it really like luscious and beautiful. So we'll have a nice little park that people can walk through and stuff like that. And then here, I think I'll just do like trees and stuff back in here. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. Although, you know what? I want to connect this pathway up here. So let me grab this. I curve this around like that. Beautiful. All right, so it kind of connects to this building too. That is nice. Okay, so the park is in, park is done. Let's get in some fast food restaurants right in here. So I have a couple. Let's say, I have to do the fence too. Oh my goodness, my list keeps getting longer and longer. All right, so airport restaurants, one thing that I always think about is In and Out. They have an In-N-Out by LAX, and it's always packed. In-N-Out Burger, I have a beautiful one right here. We're going to put it right next to the main road so people can come and get their In-N-Out burgers. I love that. That looks good. It has a nice little drive-through area there. What else do we have? I think we should do a Chick-fil-A. We got to have a Chick-fil-A in here, so we'll have that in here. We got a nice little sign for it. Oh, it already has a sign, though. It already has a sign, so it doesn't need another one. But that looks lovely. We got a nice Chick-fil-A. Oh, and look at this. We have a KFC right in line here. So we got a nice KFC. And what is this? Mary Brown's. Was this one of the Canadian ones? I'm not familiar with Mary Brown's. We'll put Mary Brown's in here, too. I don't know what that is, but it looks like a fun place to be. Mary Brown's. Okay, so that looks good. I might move this Chick-fil-A over a little bit because it's a little bit close to this bridge. Let me move this over here just a touch. And then we can leave a little room for a pathway, I think would be good. Let's grab a little path that goes down to there. We could even do it on this side too. All right, that looks cool. So it's kind of like filling in this area, and of course we'll put more trees and stuff in here, more trees in here, more trees in here. Just nice luscious trees all around here. That'll be some more detailing stuff. And then the last thing we got to do is put an airport fence. And one of the cool things that comes with the airport DLC is that it has a really cool fence. It has this like little warning airport sign here. So we're going to start by the terminal here with this fence and just come there, and then we're going to come out here, and we should probably cross over this road here too. All right, we're going to do a line there, and then we're going to have to come around where the lights are. Hold on, let me turn it to nighttime so I can see where the lights are. And then we'll have the fence come here. Yeah, and we're going to have to go like here. Probably come all the way over here like this. So that'll all be fenced off there. And then this, I don't need to be in the dark for this part. Then this, there'll be a fence along here. That will probably go... probably go out to like here. Say that's all fenced in. All right, so this fence, I love. See, it has like a little airplane on it. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's the same on both sides, which is nice. So it doesn't matter which way you put it in. And it's just a cool looking fence. I love it. So this is, you shall not pass this fence. Let's just make sure it's like connected. Oh no, someone can walk through. That is not connected. Okay, so that's nice and connected. That is good. Let's connect this one over here. Oh, there's a roadway here. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we'll leave room for the road. Maybe we should have the fence come around this little bit here. That seems like it makes sense to me. Okay, that looks good. All right, so that I like that fence there. This, you know what? I want to make this kind of straight here. So let's grab this node. Let's redo this again. I'm going to line it up with this. We're going to go straight to the edge of this fence here. Just so it's nice and straight across here. And I can delete these guys. Don't need these anymore. Perfect. Then a nice long fence all the way around, and this is the whole airport area. I know it seems a little bit, it's like a lot of land, but airports usually have a lot of land. And yeah, we'll need to put a gate. I'll put like a security gate or something in here so it's not like just open like this, but I'll do that later. Anyway, I think that's it. Let me catch up on some of these chats in here. Jeffrey in chat says Shift P is prop and anarchy toggle. Oh. I was wondering because, thank you for telling me that. I was wondering because like every time I would try to name something with a capital P, it would like do something crazy to my computer. I was like, what keybind is that? But you're saying it's prop and tree anarchy. Let's see. I don't know. It's doing something. Greg says, too much bad food can kill you. Liam says, food is a drug. Greg says, very much so. I'm addicted. I'm a pepperaholic. B5 says, people who do not eat food die, so we are all addicted. Kicking the food habit tends to be fatal. Liam says, salt is deadly too. B5 says, I've always wondered what In-N-Out food is like. People seem to love it. Yeah, I love In-N-Out. It's pretty tasty. It's really, I think it's only in the southwestern United States. Like, I think it's in California and Nevada and Arizona. And I think it might be in New Mexico too. But yeah, it's pretty good. V5 says, who has actually eaten Chick-fil-A? Oh, I love Chick-fil-A. Liam says they have some lemonade I'm addicted to. I don't get the hype about In-N-Out. V5 says, I'm in Canada. I've never even seen Mary Brown's. Greg says, in case you missed it, I'm a Dr. Pepper addict, and I'm trying to wean myself off of it, especially since I have diabetes. Oh, well, good luck, man. It's hard because, like, soda is addicting. What I do, I don't drink soda all that much, but I've talked before, I cut off caffeine because caffeine super affects me and not in a good way. I get really jittery. So that was hard because I drank a lot of Coke, Coca-Cola, but that's caffeinated. So I had to cut that out. So I switched to drinking Sprite. And Sprite is not as good, so I don't drink it that much. So that's one thing you could try. Because if you don't like it as much, it's not, the non-caffeinated stuff is not as addicting. But, the other thing I did was I drank the sparkling water, which Liam hates. But I haven't drinking sparkling water for a while, but maybe I'll start again. But that's bubbly, and there's no sugar or anything in that. So that's another alternative, something that I try. But good luck, man. That's a hard thing to stop drinking when you like it. Yeah, I feel like part of the deal with growing old is there's all of these like things that you can't do anymore, which is very frustrating. Like, you have to, like, start watching what you eat. You have to, work harder to exercise because your metabolism isn't as fast. It's kind of frustrating. It is. V5 says, FAA is big on controlling access to the airfield. Yeah, so I'm going to have to work on adding a gate there and stuff and making sure it's secure. V5 was asking about the chicken sandwiches. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is great. They have this spicy chicken sandwich that is so good. V5 says, is there a sandwich better than KFC? It's definitely better than KFC. I don't know what I don't know, Poulet Pimenter? I don't know what that is. But it's definitely better than KFC. Greg says, I'm drinking a lot of tea and sparkling water. Oh, well, that's good, man. Liam says, tea makes you pee. That is true, too. Greg says, I'm down to 1 can per day. Nice. Well, good job. Liam says, sweet tea is good, but I'm going... V5 says, Poulet is a chicken place in town. They have fried chicken sandwich with spicy batter and also spicy... That sounds really good. Maybe I should try that. I don't think they have one in Arizona. I'll have to look. Anyway, I feel like we've done a lot of work here. Now I will go back and add a little bit more details and do like the trees and stuff off stream. But I think this is enough for the airport for now. I think that this is good. We're going to do a whole bunch more stuff up here eventually, but we got to get back to the downtown area. And the next thing that I'm going to tackle is start working on some beach resorts, which is always a lot of fun. So stay tuned to that for future streams. We're going back to the beach, baby. Thank you guys all for being here today. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, V5. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, everyone who was here today. Thank you, everyone who stuck with me to the end. This was an extra long stream. But we did a lot today, so there is that. So thank you guys so much. And everyone remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach signing off.